What is good, YouTube? This is Vortex46. I'm back with another video. I know it's been a minute, but back. Hopefully we can cash on some predictable slips here tonight. Let's dive into these specific games here. It's real simple. I'm gonna go on ahead and share with you some of my one of the parlays that I put in, and a couple other picks that I decided to go with. So first up, I decided to take Stephon Castle to get 18 points. Now, as you see, it's a plus 182 on FanDuel, but I got it at a plus 220 hours ago, pretty much while I was at work. So I feel like he can get the 18 points tonight. He's 3-2 in the last 5 games, right? In the head-to-head matchup, he hit 18, or technically 19 here last year at Detroit. So they're back at Detroit right now. You could still consider the fact that on the road he's doing better, right? He's like pushing past 15. He's basically a bucket off, right? Most of what you see here, right, in the middle, right, is when it's pertaining to his road games, but also too down here specifically, that at least a few, roughly 4 players got the 18, right? LaMelo, quickly on the nose, Brunson, and Giddey. So when you really look at the list here, most of the players that are on this list that got it were starters, and of course Castle was a starter, so I kind of feel like he can get the 18. So I took that on a straight bet, and again, I pretty much parlayed him with Harper getting 15 points. Now, I'm a little upset because I missed this number. I got Harper specifically not at the plus 309 here on DraftKings, right? I'm kind of upset that I missed that value, right? But I actually got Harper at a plus 220 on FanDuel. I apologize, I meant to say Castle. I got him on DraftKings at a plus 223. Harper, I got him at a plus 220. So him specifically, look at his data. He's been hitting 15 points more recently in these last 10 games. He did get it twice. He came close here. He was a free throw off against Golden State. But again, you want to look at the spot too. Consider the spot that they're in. He's on the road, and of course, he's only hit 3. But again, he came close here on the road. But when you look at the data again, once again, looking at the players that they face off against, 4 players got 15. There were a few. There was Brunson, the character who came close. They were just a 3-point off. So they're allowing 24 to the position. So that's why, excuse me, I apologize, 28 to the position. That's why I said, let me go on ahead and take him for 15 and let me parlay him. This is specifically that I decided to do that. So that's those 2 picks here. And a couple of single bets that I decided to take more recently over the last roughly hour and a half before recording this video. I decided to go with Jalen Wells to hit 3 threes, right? So here's why. So this number hasn't changed. It's plus 200 on FanDuel. As you see here, he's hit four times in the last 10 games, back-to-back games here between yesterday and the day before, right? But of course, you still want to look at the spot. He's at home, so you see here he's averaging 2, but more recently in the more recent games at home, he's hit 4 and 3. They allow to the position 4, so that's a good spot. And then you would look down here to see what you see here. So Black had 4, Suggs had 3, Collier and Fierce came close, Harden had 5, Dunn came close, and technically Fox was close. He just missed it by 2. They shut Castle down here on the excuse me, not last night, but the night before. Today's not the 22nd, it's 23rd. So I just personally feel like Wells can indeed get these 3 threes. We'll see what happens. Again, this is a prediction. We'll see with that one, but the hope is that he does indeed get it. And then in the last one, Taylor Hendricks is possibly slated to start. So I decided to go with this for him to get 2 assists. It's a plus 162 on DraftKings. One of the main reasons why is because he's been actually passing a little bit more in the month of February, right? The end of the month of January and in the month of February, he's actually been handling business. He's 3-2 and getting 2. His potential assists are technically 2, right? So it's still a positive per the spot. Now head to head, he missed it here, but that was way back at the beginning of the year. Per the position, the big, they allow 4 to the position. And when you look down here, specifically when it's pertaining to them. Well, if he's starting at the 5, you would look at him at the 5. They're still allowing 2 assists, right? 3 here, 2, 4, and 2. If he goes with the 4, it's still allowing specific positions to get it. 6, 3, 6, and 2. So that's why I said, let me go on and take Hendricks here. Like I said, it was plus money, plus 162. This is the prediction for this spot here. The hope is that he handles business. The hope is that Wells handles business tonight with 3s, and then both Castle and Harper, both separate and together per the parlay, they handle business tonight. We'll see what happens with everything, but that's pretty much at least some of the picks that I decided to put together in hopes that something comes through positive. But with that, leave some comments section below. Let me know your thoughts on these picks here. What are your picks for tonight's NBA action? And I'll hopefully talk to you all with another video to come soon. Peace, guys.